Alright, I think we're nearly ready.
Yes, we are. The players just having a bit of a chat and talking each other up and that sort of thing.
Alright, so best of 5, starting on Shakuras Plateau. CHEESEOMELET advances due to our all-in friend does not come back, so Jaeger is out. So straight through to the finals, earlier night, probably a good thing for some. And so we're getting underway right now.
Yep.
So Shakuras Plateau with a different bit of a look to this map. It's desert.
I am switching over to you, mate. I'm just going to read over some stuff in a second. Whoops, sorry. Okay, you go.
Alrighty, in the bottom right hand corner we have LauDaiTinhAi playing fantastically so far, getting himself through to the finals as our pink Zerg. Of course you guys might be seeing it differently to myself. It is pink, they're pink, it's great. In the top left hand corner we have CHEESEOMELET. Maybe seeing some cheese out of him this afternoon. CHEESEOMELET is the Protoss. Now, I haven't seen CHEESEOMELET's games this evening so far. Don't know how he's gone. Obviously, he's gone well enough to get into the finals. So we'll see what happens here. And we have a quick pylon down at the expansion here for CHEESEOMELET. So we'll see if he goes Nexus first or Forge expand, or well, it's obviously going to be an expand or Forge first or Nexus first.
So guys, I'll leave it on your camera for the moment, Si. I'll just let everyone know that this is the grand final, first game of the best of 5, and the prizes here, we have the winner of the GPD Open will take home $10 tonight for first prize, and they will also get 1 hour of coaching from a top SEA GM coach of their choosing, of course, and the top 4 players actually qualify for the monthly $50 GPD Cup, which is sponsored by Team DGG, and wildcard spots can also be earned. So stay tuned to sc2sca.com for details on that. And also, the top 8 players from this event also qualify for the Masters Cup, which is going to be held on the 1st of July. And they have the chance to win a minimum of $75 for the first prize, $20 for the second, $10 for the third, and there are also wildcard qualifying spots that may also be given for impressive play outside of the top 8. So, for all the details about these tournaments, if you're in the SEA region, please support esports and get onto sc2sca.com. Casting with you tonight is Resonate, myself, and Psynapse. We're both from Silicon Sports, and we are heavily focused on esports and Melbourne. So please support us as well by dropping on to our Facebook and Twitter pages and dropping by the website and saying hi.
Alright, so it looks like CHEESEOMELET's gone for the Forge first Nexus. Is getting his gateway and cannon up here, and Lauda can now see that. So the question now is, will Lauda get his quick third or do some sort of 2-base aggression? And it looks like there is that drone going up, so he's taking his quick third. But otherwise, very standard, although there are a lot of probes being main-arted down to the Expo here. Probably more than what he probably should have, seeing as though there's 2 gases up the top here, so there's now 3 probes mining at the main base. So probably took a few too many there, especially with all that missed mining time as well.
I'm just fixing up a couple of things here. Sorry.
Sorry, man. So Lauda's just checking with his Zerglings, keeping them pretty active on the field at the moment, just checking for any quick pylons or any cannons, as he did see that Forge down. And CHEESEOMELET does actually scout that third base there, so probably news which he expected. CHEESEOMELET does actually have a proxy pylon set up here. Not sure if it's in range of LauDa. Yes, it is in range, so LauDa does see that pylon down the bottom there. We'll obviously see what he chooses to do with that, if anything. Doesn't really see much happening in the base at the moment of CHEESEOMELET. So there is a bit of chrono saved up here. Most likely going to be using it on warp gate research. He's doing a +1, so chances are we're going to see some sort of maybe 5 or 6 gate pressure from CHEESEOMELET early on. LauDa is taking his 2 gases, still on the spawning pool. Roach Warren is now going down, so we are going to hopefully see some roaches out here from LauDa early on to see if you can get back. There's now 3 gates down, so it looks like there's a bit of 4 gate pressure maybe on the way for CHEESEOMELET here.
Wow. So, yeah, really good to see LauDaiTinhAi go for that really quick third, and he's got his 2 spine crawlers just for defense. We're going to see some probe scouts here just to see what's going on. His proxy pylon for CHEESEOMELET is scouted, so he's not going to be able to do any reinforcements there.
Although there is actually a proxy pylon on the top of the third base here, which LauDa hasn't yet seen, I believe. No, he hasn't actually seen that, so that's most likely going to be used to warp in some zealots around the back here. As they now go there, there's 4 coming in, but there is 2 spines up now where they're a bit too far away from the mineral line to actually do anything now for the zealots. You will have to run those drones away, and there they come. So there is 3 more zealots just joining the fray, but there are a few lings there. And the queen goes down, so there are drones now running away with 4 lings in that group. They should have really kept these lings back with these spine crawlers. But here come the roaches to actually attempt to clean up. But there's 4 more zealots in there now, so it looks like looking like it's going to be pretty close here. I don't see LauDa losing the third. There is 16 lings coming up now, so it looks like he will be okay. Didn't lose too many drones, but the whole time there was nothing mining.
Yeah, I would have liked to actually seen LauDaiTinhAi use those drones that he took up to this main. Take out that pylon to stop any reinforcements coming out, but he'd like to keep him out of harm's way.
Yeah.
Just prolong this attack a little bit.
So LauDa does clean that up now, so it's looking okay. But in the main base of CHEESEOMELET, we do have 2 stargates with voids coming out as we speak. So a good follow-up here actually from CHEESEOMELET. Nothing really to stop this apart from a few queens. There is actually an evolution chamber going down here now. There is also a macro hatch and a hatchery going into lair tech, most likely to get some speed for these roaches and obviously further tech. But the queen now is back on the third, and there's another queen walking up there as well. I'm not sure what's happening. So there's no queen, sorry, on the natural at the moment.
Yeah, it's being sent back.
There we go. Alright, so we do have speed now coming for the roaches. There is another 2 void rays coming up now for CHEESEOMELET, and one of them is being chronoed up. So the chances are that LauDa will not pick this off, but he is sending some units up. I'm not sure if he's going to have enough, but there's 2 cannons here, a couple of sentries and some stalkers and some zealots. Should be able to hold off this attack, especially he's got the 3 to 4. Okay, he's got another void ray coming out now as well, so there will be 5 void rays on the field very shortly, going very heavily into that. But here comes the attack at the ramp now. And there's 3 void rays actually have this found this 4th base from LauDa, so this will most likely have to be cancelled. Meanwhile, there is the void ray helping clean up the mess at the ramp there. So now LauDa is actually chucking some spore crawlers down now. But will they come up quick enough? The voids aren't charged up as of yet, but they will be very shortly.
And these spore crawlers are going to go down very quickly.
Yeah.
So there's one up, but it's only going to get 3 shots away.
So there's nothing here. He's going to have to run this, and will he actually lose this third? This is not looking good at the moment. He's got 24 roaches coming out. The Hydralist Den is nearly finished, but it looks like he's going to take this third down. But will there be enough roaches out for a counter attack? I'm thinking there may be. He does have the double upgrades coming up. +1 is nearly finished.
Lag there.
Will he lose one of the Void Rays? No, he won't.
Does very well. But TinHai is going to expand again to that fourth as well and take his third again.
And here comes a swarm of roaches across the field, but there's 4 Void Rays there sitting there, so he's not going to be able to do much damage. Lauda, at the same time, is taking his third and fourth, thinking that he'll at least give himself a bit of breathing room, not expecting to run into now 6 Void Rays. With 3 Hydralisks coming out, and there's a few Queens around as well. There's 4 at the natural at the moment, and there is only 1 at the main, but doesn't look like that's going to mount much pressure anytime soon. And a few spores going up around the place as well.
Now, CHEESEOMELET knows that the Zerg is messing up near the watchtower and sends in those Void Rays just to clean up, deflect those roaches. But he hasn't seen those Hydras just yet. But there aren't very many out on the board. There's only 3 Hydras, another 12 in production though, and the projectile upgrade is almost complete and just finishes just then.
Yep, so 12 Hydras popping now, and there's 4 more gates which have been put down from CHEESEOMELET at the third base, and a whole bunch of probes being pushed across now as well. But here we go, maybe a bit of a push up the middle here from LauDa. He does have more Hydralisks now, 12 or so should be enough to do some damage here. And there's 4 Queens coming, but they're off the creep, so this could be dangerous if this doesn't really work well. And here we go, engaging. Oh, losing a few Void Rays.
Void Rays go down very, very quickly to these upgraded Hydralisks.
Yeah, and 1/1 Hydras with Queens is no good for Void Rays. There's 2 Void Rays left.
There were some incredible transfusers on those Queens as well, and these roaches are just going to take out this third pretty quickly.
Yeah, so
if you can get them in there.
Yeah, he's struggling, but he is easily going to take out this third base, and there's nothing much left back at the natural of CHEESEOMELET. He does have 6 sentries for a bit of to defense to block that ramp, and he does now have his third and fourth base up though, so really good recovery from LauDa there. Those Hydras definitely doing the trick, and probably a bit of a miss micro on those Void Rays, because he definitely shouldn't have lost those 6 Void Rays there.
Yeah, I was quite surprised to see how quickly they went down.
Here we go, some force fields down on the ramp, but it's probably not enough. We didn't get there soon enough. And it's looking like the Stalkers will come streaming in very shortly. There's nothing really to back this up, although there is a Dark Shrine coming, but it's coming way too late, and will not be able to do much damage. And the probes come, and also the GG.
There's the GG.
LauDa with a really great comeback there. I think CHEESEOMELET probably didn't do enough damage with those Void Rays. Like, he did take out the third, but I think he's still been doing a bit more harassment with a couple of them around the back of the natural in that game. But all in all, good game from both of them. LauDa just had too many ground units by the time all that economy had been spent on those Void Rays.
Yeah, those Hydralisks really, really worth their weight in gold. Just taking out those Void Rays, and the master roaches just cleaned house afterwards. So some great tech choices there from TinHai.
Definitely, yeah. Hydras is definitely the way to go. It's pretty quick on the actual Hydralist Den. To put that down, compared to Corruptors, I guess, is the next best thing for what he had. But Hydras obviously helps a lot more in the situation. Probably one of the most underused units in the game. Probably next to Reapers at the moment, because they're not really being used that much. They haven't really been used since that speed nerf. But yeah, all in all, really good game from TinHai. He's playing very well, and we'll see. We're going to game 2 now, where CHEESEOMELET's going to pull out something to make sure he stays in this. It is a best of 5, so it is 1-0 for LauDa at the moment.